everyone, it's AJ and today we've got a new chapter of Demon Slayer to review. Whoop woo! So, a week hiatus for chapter 203 and it looks like it's definitely now in the end point. I say that and I thought like when chapter 200 happened it was like, right, we're just gonna ease off and then that's it, and then obviously fucking Demon King Tanjiro came around, so let's see what happens with this chapter, shall we? So it starts off with Nezuko basically being like, let's go home, Oni-chan, let's just go home to our home. Let's just go back to our home. Like, oh, hen. And then you see inside Tanjiro again and he's just, I want to go home. I was like, me Tanjiro. He says, I want to go home. I also want to go home. Nezuko is like, he's like, I'm really tired. It's like, no, you can't just go, I'm really tired. You just can't. Like, oh, Tanjiro, you give me all the feels because you are such a good boy, and even now, you're fighting, and you're such a good boy. Like, you're trying so hard for everybody, and, oh, you deserve a happy ending. Even though, obviously, this is a shonen manga, and basically the main characters, like, never die, so just the fact that it's a shonen, you kind of know that in ways it should be okay, but you never know. They just kind of went, nah, fuck it. Dead. Just reminds me of the movie Psycho, where it's like the main character dies like half an hour in. It's like, okay. And then you see Tanjiro basically just going, please God, just let me go home, please. Like, I just want to go home with my little sister. Please. And then like you see him like stretching his arm out to like be brought back. And then you see the creepy little eyes appear and it's like, oh, it's you again. You fucking bastard. You know who it is. It's the Demon King of Pop. It is Muzan. That fucking bitch is coming back. He just has to ruin everything, doesn't he? Aye. Just what he does. So obviously he's just like, nah, you don't want to go back. All your family's dead. What's the point? All your land is just full of dead bodies. And then Tanjiro's basically like, but I've still got good memories. Oh, he's so pure and so pure. And then he's like, my bond with Nezuko will never disappear. Like, that we will cherish our happy memories there. So Muzan's like, stop doing these things in vain. I have killed Nezuko. And he's like, nah, no you hadn't. Tanjiro just goes, nah. It's just, I just love it. It's just like that wee section. It's just like, wait, I have killed her. And Tanjiro just goes, nah, I can still say she's there. She's good. She's all good, fam. Because he's like, don't lie. Nezuko is alive, and you see like hands like kind of pushing him up, and it's like, oh, he's getting elevated to the light. Basically, bringing him back to normal again. It's like, yes. It's like, you're a liar. It's like, obviously he's a fucking liar. It's fucking Muzan. He ain't no good. He's just gonna do whatever he can to survive, and because he's still in you, this is his chance to try and survive. But no, Tanjiro is good boy. He's just going, fuck you, I'm going back to normal. I'm going back with Nezuko. We're going home. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna have a nice, happy life together. So, fuck you. So then, because Muzan's obviously seeing like everyone elevating him, he's like, stop it, that's pointless, you go. So basically he's like, fuck off. Stop helping, you're not making this easier on me. It's like, haha, everyone's against you, Muzan, cause you suck. And then he's trying to like basically guilt trip Tanjiro. He's like, can't you smell the blood of your comrades? You did that. You did that damage to them. You've hurt them. Because obviously he knows Tanjiro is so pure. He would not. He hates the thought that he has hurt his friends and whatnot. So he's literally just going, see, you've already done it, so what's the point? Might as well just continue. Be the most evil of them all. It's like, this is why nobody likes you, Muzan. You're a fucking dick. You have no redemption whatsoever. Just fuck you. But that's not stopping Tanjiro because he's still going up. You just see his body just getting elevated because it started off with his face and now it's like half his torso is already up and he's going up, and it's like, yeah boy, So then obviously Muzan's just keeping on with the guilt trip, and it's like, you're responsible. You did this. Nobody wants you back. And then Tanjiro's like, nah, you know what? I can smell the fact that they're worried about me. My nose is the best. It is super. I know that they'll take me back. Even though it's not up for me to decide if they will accept my apology and whatnot, I can still tell that they're worried. And Muzan's like, no, they won't forgive you. They won't forgive you. Just do what I say, you'll be fine. And Tanjiro's like, no fam. No. You ain't gonna win me that way. So now, basically, Muzan basically just comes full form out the arm and just goes, no, you will do what I want. You inherit my will. I'm meant to rule the world. I'm meant to be the king of all kings of demons and kill all the demon slayers, and you're meant to do that for me, and you're not doing it. So then he's basically like, no, you don't trust anybody, don't do this, don't do that. If you don't become a demon, you're not going to live that long, like you're going to have a few years and whatnot. And then Tanjiro just comes out with the best line, just goes, I want to die as a human. Yes, boy! Yes! This is why you're best boy. You're such a good boy. Just like, oh yeah, don't want to be you. Fuck you. So basically Tanjiro just goes, I don't want to live forever. I just want to go back to my friends. And then Muzan just turns around and goes, you piece of shit. I think it's just clicked in his head. He's like, I'm fucking losing this. It's like, oh aye, you have lost this 1,000,000 years ago, mate. Like, nada. No. Mm-mm. Oh. And he's like, only you will survive. A lot of people have died. And he's just like, meh. Like, Muzan is trying so hard to make Tanjiro feel bad about this, just to kind of let the demon just come out. He's an absolute prick. Because he goes, will you be the only one that hadn't lost anything and shamelessly survived? Ooh. Trying to hit the low blows there. That's no good. Prick. But yeah, is that stopping Tanjiro from getting ascended up? No. Because see all those ones that did die? They're helping him because they know, because they did not die in vain. They did not die for nothing. You get this beautiful shot of everyone who's passed pushing up Tanjiro, holding him up, and then Muzan's like above him, basically trying to push him back down, and oh, it is just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I fucking love just that one panel. Just plus it makes you sad because then you realise like it's all the different pillars that have passed, and it's like, oh, and he's saving Goku. Like, it's been so long, mate. Oh, it's been so long since your fiery beauty was taken away so early in the series. Oh, and then Shinobu, and it's like, my girl. So Muzan's basically like, stop this delusion, like, shame yourself and stop, because then you'll succumb. And then Tanjiro just goes, ooh, I can smell Shinobu. Wait, no. It's wisteria. It's the drug. It's the drug. It's the drug and it's working. Also made me cry again because he mentioned Shinobu. And you just see like the hands coming out of like the Wisteria like appears above him, then hands are coming out because now it's the other side come to help. It's like, oh, yes, oh, beautiful. So of course, obviously, the first hands that appear out are Nezuko's. She is the one bringing him back, and it's like, come on, Oni-chan, let's go home. Just come back. Let's go back. And it's like, yes. And he's just like, Nezuko. And then Muzan's like, excuse you, no, let go of that hand. You're meant to be coming with me. You're not meant to be doing that. It's like, you're meant to be on my side because you conquered the sun. Mate, stop trying. You've lost. You've got those from the past lifting him up, then you've got the people from the present lifting him up. You've lost. You have no power whatsoever. You are a goner. Bitch, Muzan's like, no, don't go to that side. You're a superior being, and it's just like he's a superior being by not being you. Oh, and he just keeps going at him like Tanjiro's just not paying attention to him whatsoever. He's just like, nah, I'm just gonna keep going up. And Muzan's just like, can't you hear the cries of the dead? They're all screaming, asking themselves, why did you survive? Like, wondering why they lost everything and you didn't. And he's like, Tanjiro just turns around and goes, none of them are like that. It's like, there are people that risk their lives for someone else. Because they are people that don't want others to go through the same suffering and sadness that they did. Yeah, that's why they're the best people. That's why the pillars are the best. That's why demon slayers are the best. That's why everyone is the best. Apart from Muzan, because fuck him. So, at this point, it's literally Tanjiro's just hanging off. Like, with Nezuko's hands. Like, nobody's really pushing him up anymore because they've pushed him up that far up that he's almost at the top. And then you just have Muzan, like, holding on to his like waist like this, like, no, you're meant to carry my will and my feelings, you're meant to do my job. So it's like, no, it's like, only you can do this, only you. And it's like, why don't you understand you've been chosen by a god? I'm like, mate, you're no a god. No. Tanjiro is not like that in the slightest. You should have realised that. He does not think of himself as a god. He would not want to think of himself as a god. So, of course, he's just going to turn your ideology and shove it up your arse. Muzan's like, you can become the perfect creature. Nope, because Tanjiro is getting all the help now because everyone is now dragging the hands in. All the hands are grabbing him to pull him back, and it's just another big fuck you. It's like, nope, they all want me. They don't want you. And I don't want you. Oh, and it's just so nice because everyone's just like calling out for him, and it's just like, right, let's go back. Like, don't ever lose. Like, it's this way. Like, come to our side. Let's go back. Let's go back home. And it's like, oh, the feels, because you can just like hear everyone like saying it, and it's the feels. See, if the anime ever gets this far, oh, I am going to be a wreck with this scene. Definitely. It's going to look fucking beautiful as well. But, oh, this is going to ruin me. I know this is like ages away because we're literally just getting to the Infinity Train arc, which was like a million like years ago in comparison. Like, I think that starts off at like what, 40 in the 40s or something like that, chapter 40, and this is chapter 203. So we have a long way to go. And then you just see Tanjiro just getting pulled out, and Muzan's losing his grip, and he's like Tanjiro, don't go. And then you just see him on the ground, like Tanjiro's getting lifted. He's now stuck on the ground. He just goes, please don't leave me. Don't leave me here. And it's just like, if it was Megan, as if I was Tanjiro, just like going up and just turn around and just go, nah, 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 nah. Such a lovely person, so I am. And then you just get the pictures like Tanjiro just on the wisteria, just eyes closed, and then it's he wakes up and he sees everyone's around him, everyone's surrounding him. Doesn't matter the fact that he is just went in a whole like spree of like hurting people and whatnot. Nobody cares because they've all just went round him anyway, even though the serum could have totally not worked and he could have murdered like 30 odd people that are surrounding him, like just like boom. And yet they don't care because it's Tanjiro. Like, they are risking themselves getting hurt because they care for him. And obviously Nezuko is the first one that notices that he's awake, and then it's just like, Oni-chan, Tanjiro! So it's like, But just to dig the dagger into my heart of the feels, Tanjiro's first words are, I'm sorry. Oh, mate. And then he's asking, are your wounds okay? Nobody's really answering him because everyone just goes, oh, he's back! Tanjiro! Inosuke is the first one to actually answer him, saying like the damage you've done to me, like, it's not a big deal, like my injuries are like nothing, it's fine, like, but like he's like quivering because it's like It's like with the tears coming out. It's like, mate, I know, it's emotional, and then Zenitsu is like, for the rest of your life, I will make you regret this for what you did to my wife. And then Nezuko's like, wife? Excuse you? Nah. Oh, and Kyu just he doesn't say anything, but like it's that kind of like sad relief, and it just breaks my heart even further. But oh, he is my best emo boy. And then you just get the wee happy panel of Tanjiro and Nezuko crying of happiness together. Oh. And then we turn around and we see that Kaneo is still alive and it looks like she still has her eyes. Like, yes! She gets to do. I was convinced, like, at the end of the last chapter that she was either going to die or she was going to be completely blind. And it looks like she is neither. It's like, yes! Because I was thinking the best scenario was she was still alive, but she was going to be blind. Like, that was literally I thought was going to be the best case scenario, given what happened beforehand, like when she did it for the first time and she lost one eye. So, obviously, natural thinking she's going to lose the other eye. But she's fine, it's all good, and then she starts crying, and it's ah! And Tanjiro's just so happy to see that she's alive and she's fine. It's so good. Then we get a little panel of Yashiro. He's like hiding in a house, obviously to get away from the sunlight, and like he is crying of happiness, and he's like, "Ha! I had a feeling you wouldn't die," and it's like, yes! Oh, and he's so happy. And then you get like like thinking of Tamio, and then Chachamiro is like next to him, so cat survived! Yay! Best cat. Oh, I love that wee cat. And then you just get him like crying, holding like he's like a wee pin, and then that's the end of the chapter with a wee title that says "It's over." Oh, and then like there's like a wee comment that says the long battle has come to an end, and then it's like next issue, the climax. So either ends next week, or I think they might do up to 205 because I feel like that's a nice kind of number to round off on. So there might be 2 chapters of climax, or it might just be like it finishes up in the next one. But oh my god, this chapter was good, so good. Oh, and I was actually thinking whilst it was off that when it wasn't like when it was off. When it wasn't released last week, and I had like wee ideas thinking how they could extend this story, but this looks like this is like ending, because obviously Tanjiro's back to normal, he's human again, Nezuko's human again, and Muzan's gone. I would say that's basically like how this ends. Like, there's no way around it. I was actually quite happy. I was quite like happy with my wee kind of theory I came up with, but it's kind of it's kind of ill and void now because Tanjiro's back to being a human again, because it kind of revolved around Tanjiro staying a demon, and then, but you know how like obviously like, Tamio and Yashiro are like good demons, so maybe if he kind of conquered that part of himself, and then it would basically be like a battle of him against the other demons, because obviously, well, they don't want the ultimate demon being a good guy, so it was kind of like them against him, if that made sense. Which I thought would have been kind of cool, but obviously that's not going to happen. Unless it now ends up like a big battle royale for like who becomes the next Demon King now, because there is no Demon King. So that might be something else that happens. But, oh, this chapter was so good. Let's see what next week holds and how much I'm going to cry. Yay! So, until next time, I'm AJ. I did something today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!